The poem of the way. The pupil of mine's eye stretches forth its hand to grasp my bowl, her matchless countenance, transcending mortal beauty, and therefrom poured me the fever and the flame of love. While my glance I gave my friends to think, draining their juice, it was that filled my soul, and I intoxicated with deep joy, yet having eyes to drink, I could dispense with that my goblet, since her qualities and not my wine inebriated me. So in the tavern of my drunkenness, the hour was ripe that I should render thanks to those the lads by whose conspiracy my passion could be perfectly concealed. For all my notoriety, but when my sober mood was ended, boldly I requested union with her, being now no more inhibited by clutching fear, but whose unrestrained it loves it spans, and privately as when a bride unveils before her bridegroom, I disclosed to her all my heart's stories, having none to share, and spy upon my joy no lingering trace, even of self-regard. So while my state attested my torn passion, as between annihilation in discovery of her my love and re-establishment, shocked by the loss of her, I pleaded thus: give me ere love annual in me at last, or relic of myself, where with it to look upon thee, give me but one fleeting glance, as turning casually upon thy way. Or if thou willest not that I should gaze at thee, gaze to mine ear the blessed grace of that thou shalt not, wherein ere my time. Another once rejoice, for I need imperious in my spirit drunkenness of that twice sobering, by which my heart, except for passion, was not fragmented, and the mountains and great Sinai itself among them have been made to bear the burden of my anguish, even ere the revelation of God's splendid flash they have been shattered, passion's tear betrayed, order augmenting those the inward flames whose sick bed fevers made an end of me. So I have come here to hope what other men shrink from fear, succor there within the soul of a dead man prepared for endless life. Now let me be her ransom, by whose grace I did aspire to love, treading the path of them who went before me and refused all laws of life but mine. In every tribe, how many fell her victims, slain by grief, who never won upon a single day even one glance at her? How many men like me she slew of passion, and had she gazed in compassion on them, every one had stood reviewed. Now if she makes my blood lawful to shed, and that I loved her well, upon the height of exhalation, yea, the pinnacle of honor she has set, my rank secure forever by my life. If I do lose my life in loving her, I win the bargain. If she wastes my heart, yet still she has after healed and whole again. I was humiliated in the tribe through her, until I found myself in their esteem too mean, aspiring to attain the least worth in striving. My subservience to them debased me to obscurity, matching my feebleness, so that they deemed me too contemptible to serve their will. So I have fallen, after all my pride, down from the heights of glory to the depths of degradation, lost my self-respect, Men no more press my gate, nor put their hopes in my authority. No neighbor comes to me for shelter from the world, despite it is as if I'm never held in honor by my fellows, but would still despise alike in hardship and in case. Had they asked, "Whom lovest thou?" and I boldly declared her name, they would have said, "He means another, surely, or poor man. A demon madness hath assailed his brain." Behold the faithful archangel, when first our prophet's inspiration came on him. Come to our prophet in the fleshly form. O Diva, tell me then, was Gabriel this Diva when he manifested thus to our true guide to guidance, that he knew beyond contention the identity of he saw, bravest superior, his consciousness to theirs who stood by him. He saw an angel that revealed to him. The others saw a man fully reverent. As one who kept the prophet's company in the mere perfect of these visions twain, I have an indication which equates of all pretense incarnationness. My simple creed, this is not to be denied. The scriptures speak of covering, and I go not beyond the twain authority of holy books and apostolic word. This much of knowledge I have given thee. If thou desirest its unnerving come, see through my path and make beginnings now of following my law for Sada's front. Spring from a water whose unbounding well is found in me. Tell me not the tale of some mirage, a shimmering in some ways. Behold the oceans whereof I have plunged with these aforetime halted on its shores, guarding the locusts of my sanctity. Draw ye not nigh the orphan's property. This is a reference to a hand held back, when it was stretched to take it, and none else besides me are attained to aught of it, except a youth who never ceased to tread upon my steps in hardship or in ease. Then stray not from the traces of my path, and fear the clouds that shadows, the heart. Who chooses other than myself, strive on upon my very road, her friendships fail. O friend of heart serene, run in the march of my command, and enter beneath my sway. In me the holy veil was sanctified, where I bestowed my putting off of shoes. O my companions, an unstinted gift, and I beheld my beams, and was their guide. O wondrous soul that shines upon that light, I found firm my Sinai, and there prayed to myself, and all my wants fulfilled. My essence was my interlocutor, my moon set not, my sun never sank from sight. By men are guided all the shining stars, upon their courses all the planets swing. About my heavens as my will controls, all things I own, my angels prostrate fall before my sovereignty, and in the world a recollection. Still the soul not own its ancient knowledge. My disciplines, my disciples pray that I bestow upon them. Haste them to my eternal union, where I have found the gray birds of the tribes as little babies. For those my fellows living in my age drink but the dregs that I have left, and those ahead of me, the merits men of them applaud are but my superiority.